The opening week of the National Football League has finally arrived.
Well, it looks like we're about to get things started, Phil, and a final thought from you before we get another NFL season underway.
Oh, man, all those practices, everything is going on, Jim. Now you finally get to take it to the game and see what happens.
And the season is underway.
And he's had across the 20 and tackled at the 21. Long last, the season is underway.
Here's a look at the offensive unit that needs to get off to a strong start today. Second down here after that run play. The Texans pistol set here. The Texans are at the line of scrimmage with their backfield loaded up. The Chargers defense packs it in now, going with the 46. Butlers all over the ball carrier.
The Texans offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Third down now. The Texans will line up. The first down markers right at the 31-yard line. He'll take the snap from the gun. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense. And it'll be Colquitt back to punt. Patterson's going to take this one from the 28. And a run back of about 13. The Texans defense now is going to go nickel.
You see the linebackers moving? What they're trying to do is confuse the quarterback.
First down at the 41. Has his target. Gains 18.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Here's the handoff. Gets about 9 on the play.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
After running it, it's second down.
The Chargers line up, split backfield.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
And that's a gain of 9.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
First down here after the run.
Gordon's going to secure the handoff. Picks up 8 here.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second and 3.
Melvin Gordon makes the reception.
Gordon's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
First and goal. Mason's going to receive the toss. Force it across for the touchdown. The lead is theirs now after that trip to the end zone. That gives them some momentum here at the start, Phil.
Yeah, listen, halfway through the first quarter, you score that touchdown. Now you're leading in the game. Boy, that's a great place to be. And also, I know it's early, but it puts the pressure on the opposition right away.
Spins out of the defender's clutches. And he fails to get out to the 20, and he is smacked down at the 15-yard line. The Texans got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
The 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. First down here after the completion.
Good job by the defense, all shifting inside. They're expecting a run up the middle.
Throws the pass. And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle. Here's a look at the defense with its ball-hawking secondary. At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. The Chargers set at the line, dime package. The Texans have it at the 34. Makes the catch. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. That's his first reception today. The Texans line up in the pistol offense. First down at the 47. Vaccaro takes him down.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stop him for a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. The Texans approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. Here's the toss. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7.
Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction.
The Texans put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
Patterson's going to take this one from the 8. The Chargers offense coming back onto the field. It was a good drive for them the last time they had it, all the way down to the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, in this game, Jim, it's all about momentum. And when you feel you got the momentum on your side, you got to take advantage of it. So now I think it's up to the offensive coordinator to call the right plays.
First down at the 16. Catch made. And they bring him down at the 38-yard line.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
First and 10. Gordon's going to take the handoff now. McKinney's there that time for the tackle.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Chargers have it at the 44, trying to power his way right up the middle. Here's a look at the offense, and this core group of wide receivers must find a way to get open today.
Bridgewater's going to take it from the gun.
Intercepted! Tackles made.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did, they got the interception.
Real good field position here to start this series.
The Texans will take the snap from the 40.
Handoff out of the I formation. Only 34 yards to the end zone.
The Texans come to the line of scrimmage and show a full house.
2nd and 4.
They'll run it here.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
Line of scrimmage, the 27. Two tight ends on the field here. Set up screen.
Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
2nd and 13. DeAndre Hopkins with the grab.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Now looking at 3rd down.
The Texans have to get to the 17-yard line for a first down.
Touchdown, Texans. Still early in the 2nd quarter, and they've tied it up with that touchdown.
Really good job, Jim, by the offense, finding a way to tie this score up. And now they can put the pressure on the defense to go out there and give them that football once again in good position.
The Chargers ready to return the kick.
Patterson's going to start his return. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Chargers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Johnson with the grab. On his way. The 10, and in for the touchdown. That touchdown partner puts them in front here in the early part of the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, it's nice. They scored that touchdown. The defense has got to be kicking themselves because they did not play well or smart on that scoring drive.
Driving extra point is good. The Texans ready to receive the kick.
Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Texans take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looked so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
The Chargers lined up in the nickel. First down at the 21. Vaccaro on the tackle.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. An extra tight end on the field for this one. To the ground. Brought down at the 29. The rush totals just haven't been there in the first half, and that's one reason why they are behind right now, partner.
Well, the NFL offense is about deception. And how do you get deception? You keep your offense balanced. So you need to be able to run it so you can use play actions to get the big plays down the field.
The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run. Fullback takes the handoff. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down. All set to punt here. Patterson's got it now. The ball is fumbled.
The Chargers know there's three parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
The Chargers are going to line up. Close game, second quarter. The score's 14-7. First down at the 49. Has the first down. Now looking for more. Chargers take it across. Touchdown. Mason's second touchdown of the game.
Anytime you see a long run for a touchdown, what you got to look for is blocking downfield. Nice job by the wide receivers and everybody hustling, making a block, and a long touchdown run.
He's put the ball on the tee, and he's about to kick off. The same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. The Texans weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
Well, that's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
First down at the 20. Surveys. Almost intercepted.
Well, if they keep giving him this much time to throw, sooner or later he is going to find an open guy and complete a pass.
The Chargers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Pulls it in. That picks up 7.
Texans that time, they can't get big yards, but the throw and catch picks up a few, and this third down's much easier with this situation.
Third down on the way. From the shotgun. Makes the reception. And a flag. And the illegal block in the back is going to move this team back.
Yeah, you know, Jim, the rule of thumb here is if you can read the name on the back of the jersey, don't block him.
Press coverage all the way. 3rd and 3. Complete. The defense does his job, forcing 4th down in a hurry. The Texans call on their punter. Patterson's ball is out. The defender downs him as he's already on the ground. That makes it official.
This game is still about hitting. When you hit the other team hard enough, that football comes loose. Nice job by the kicking team. They make the hit, and they recover the fumble. Great job.
Hey, the offense has a chance to do something with this drive. The Chargers with a nickel look here on defense. The Texans will take the snap from the 40. And Vaccaro nearly picked it off.
Well, the quarterback can't get him open. He threw to the right guy that time, but the coverage was so good by the defense, nowhere to get the completion.
2nd and 10 coming up. The Texans come to the line with a bunch set. The Texans will take the snap from the 40. Trying to plow ahead. Got a flag. Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
First and 10. The give. Legion's in on the tackle. Second down and 10. Takes off with it. And they get the sack.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
This is 3rd down. Could have been intercepted.
The Texans don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
The kick is good.
Well, that time the offense had great field position. They don't take advantage of it, but at least they get 3 points. Good job by the kicker coming in and getting some points on the board.
The Texans are ready to kick it away. And now Patterson. Got a flag down here.
midway through the second quarter.
Picks up about 2. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
2nd and 9 coming up. The Chargers are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Bridgewater's got it in the gun. Beasley has the grab. That's his first reception today.
The drag route is a huge part of every offense now in the NFL. It's where the receiver starts on one side of the football, goes across the field, looking for those spots where he can catch it, and the quarterback that time threw it at the right time, right on target. Good yardage, just short of the first down.
3rd and 2. Gordon makes the grab. Moore's in on the tackle.
It's 3rd down, Jim. You expect the team to throw the football down the field past the chains to get the first down. No, they catch them off guard. They throw a screen pass, nice execution, and they get the first down.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Lewis got it. Screen play. Taken down at the 39.
Jim, this time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it, picked up some good yards.
Bridgewater's now completed 4 in a row. Now 1st and 10. Gordon's got it on the handoff. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field. Inside the 20 now at the 19. Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. First down at the 19. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. This will be 2nd down. The Texans defense now is going to go nickel. They'll run it off the toss. And this run goes backwards and will end up as a loss of 5.
Texans guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Bridgewater's going to take the snap from the shotgun. What with the sack? We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. And lining up for a 44-yard field goal. And converts on the 3. We're nearing the half, and this game looks like it might be under control after that field goal.
And what you got to do, you've got to lead, keep things going. Don't take the old foot off the gas pedal. Man, stomp it and try to bury this team.
And he's met head on right there at the 20. The Texans step back onto the field on offense. Their last possession resulted in a field goal.
Well, I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense and made them kick that field goal.
First down at the 20. Handoff. Able to take the football out to the 28-yard line.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Here we go.
Out of the gun. Pulls it in. He's brought down at the 30-yard line. Well, they may be down on the scoreboard, but they have to be feeling very up about the way the passing offense has been working to this point, Phil.
Yeah, they'll be happy about the offense when they go in at halftime. The coach is going to look at them and go, good job. Then he's going to turn all of his attention to the defense, knowing they must play better to give them a chance to win this game.
And he races out of bounds at that point.
Situations you go over so many times in practice and training camp. Know what's going on the offensive side, how to preserve time. Good job that time by the offensive player. Get out of bounds and giving his team more chances to get it done here in the first half.
Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
This man was put on this defense for this reason alone. Make the big hits. Give your team some momentum and also put a little fear in the offensive players when they get the football.
Coming up, second down. Green finds his mark. Butler's there to make the tackle.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
Stepping up to the line at the 14. The Chargers lined up in the nickel. 3rd and 8. Almost intercepted.
Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position down near his own end zone, knocks that pass down.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
When an offense drives the ball, they always want to get something out of it, get some points. This time, the field goal kicker gets it done. He gives them 3.
The Chargers ready to return the kick. He'll have a chance to take off. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Chargers put some points on the board on their previous possession. Although it was just a field goal, Phil, they'll be looking to add some more right here.
Oh, absolutely. I think they were disappointed in that last drive. You got it going. You think here comes a touchdown, and it doesn't work, and you kick a field goal. So a little disappointed. That should give them some momentum to get tougher and make this happen and get a touchdown. It's always nice when there's trouble in the pocket that the quarterback's able to run and get outside that pocket and make throws on the run. Nice job that time completing the pass.
Bridgewater's completed his last 6 passes. They come to the line, and it's first down. The Chargers come out with a split backfield. Bridgewater's back in shotgun formation. Incomplete.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
2nd and 10. Charles Johnson with the catch. The Chargers decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only 1. The corners retreating. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. First down at the 47. It's Mason with the catch. Shakes off the tackle. The first half is complete. Larry Ridley is ready to take things over back in our studios. And you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The second half is officially underway. Patterson's got a chance for a return. The tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Chargers take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here. You're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
Bridgewater by himself in the backfield.
Let's go. Move 58. Tiger.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
And Brown is stopped there. The defense will take the penalty.
Quarterback should have never thrown it that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Bridgewater standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Watt gets to the quarterback.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack. When you see linebackers shifting around like this, what they're trying to do, confuse the quarterback.
He'll throw it over the middle. Jackson, that time, in on that tackle.
In a situation like this, 3rd and long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
Third down.
The Chargers need to get to the 35 to pick up a first.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
The Chargers really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
They're in punting formation. We'll see what he can do here. Brought down at the 44. That return's good for about 13. The Texans offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half. Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd and 5 coming up.
Here we go. Ohio.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain. Look at the defensive line shifting all down to the inside. They're pinching. They're expecting to run right up the middle. Jim, when you're down multiple scores in the second half, you're looking for the little things to get momentum on your side. So just get a first down. Don't look for the big plays. That was a good job by the offense that time.
First down at the 44. Finds his mark. A tackle behind the line.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
The ball is spotted right at the 46. They bring in the extra tight end. 2nd and 12. Looking across the middle.
I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a 3rd and long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
Playing press coverage to the outside.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Pass is intercepted.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just misjudge the talent on the other side. And what a play by the linebacker picking off the pass. What a pair of hands also.
The Chargers offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know, the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline. So the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
And they're all over him for the sack.
Well, defensive tackle, so many times they're in charge of stopping the run, but not this time. The big fella, good move at the snap of the football, gets in that backfield and gets the sack.
Gordon split out wide on the right.
Let's go.
Bridgewater's going to take it from the gun. Looking to go deep. And it's incomplete.
Deep passes in the NFL, they always serve a purpose. You're not always going to get the completion, but at least it gets the defense thinking that you will try some long throws down the field.
The Chargers come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide.
Third and long. Still on his feet. Bridgewater, and he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense. They're set to punt it away now. Fields it cleanly and starts his return. Still powering ahead. A foot race to the end zone. The 10, gonna take it home for the touchdown.
Anytime you see a punt return for a touchdown, when you watch the replay like this, look at the blocks he got down the field, and this guy can run. Give him an opportunity, he'll take advantage of it.
Throws the pass.
Nice job by the defense that time, stopping a 2-point conversion. It is so tough from the 2-yard line. So many things to think about on the defensive side, but they were ready that time.
And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return.
The Chargers offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
Almost intercepted that time. Second down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun formation. Johnson's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
Bridgewater's completion percentage 70% on the day. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Drop back, shotgun formation. Johnson with the grab. Ryan Cushing puts it into that play.
The Chargers are really a true football team. Their defense, we know it's good. They don't want to just rely on it. The offense, nice job picking up that first down. Eat the clock up. Keep the pace of the game on your side. Small lead here in the second half. That was a good job.
Handoff made.
The 31. Here we go.
Second and 11. Beasley with the reception. Still on his feet.
Well, when you talk about throwing these sideline routes or the out route, it is about timing. When that receiver makes that break to go towards the sideline, that football has to be in the air. Nice throw and catch that time. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
He's in for the touchdown, but there is a flag down.
You just love it as a quarterback. You get down in there and it's first and goal and you score. Now you don't have to sweat the fact that, man, what are we going to do if it gets to third down? You don't have to worry about it. Good run, nice touchdown.
So first and goal to go. He'll throw it over the middle. Gets about 9 on the play.
The Chargers offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good gain.
Bridgewater's now completed 4 in a row.
When you see linebackers moving like this, they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
2nd and goal from the 5. Tosses the football. Gordon's marked down after a gain of 4.
Well, that last play almost got them in here. And when you look at this, what do they do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
3rd and goal from the 1. Another 3rd down failure.
Good job that time by the defense. They stop them short on 3rd and goal. What will the offense do? I'm sure the defense is hoping they go for it.
Should be an easy one here. And the kick is good for 3.
That was a nice long drive by the offense that time, and it stalls out. But good job by the kicker coming in and putting 3 points on the board.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
The Texans offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
First down at the 24. Melvin Ingram gets to the quarterback.
Well, that's a sign of a good defense. When you can sack the quarterback when you're just rushing the defensive lineman, you don't need any tricks, you don't need any blitzes. Man, that's talent. Look at those linebackers shifting around, trying to confuse the quarterback.
Butler's able to read that play and make the hit.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
The Texans are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation from the gun.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
That play is going to be challenged. They're going to take another look at this one to try to determine if it was an accurate spot.
Well, Jim, when there's a challenge of spotting the football, what they're doing when they go to replay, they're trying to see, it has to be clear. In other words, it can't be, they're not going to move it 1 inch or something like that. They have to have a spot on the field where they clearly can see that the spot was not right for them to change where it was spotted.
That's a pickup of 14.
The Chargers put some points on the board on their previous possession, but it was just a field goal. They'll be looking to add some more right here.
Yeah, they will. And, listen, when you talk about touchdown drives, you have to kick a field goal. What does that mean? That means you failed on 3rd down. Just not a good play on 3rd down. They got to do better in that situation. If they do, that's going to lead to 7 points.
The Chargers snap it at the 36. Charles Johnson with the catch. After that grab, it's now 2nd down and 2. The Chargers will come to the line, trying to put together a scoring drive here in the 4th.
They come to the line at the 28.
Here is the first snap of the final quarter. McKinney's there to take him down. The Chargers lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way. Gordon's had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you do, the defense will have everything on their side.
First down at the 25. Gordon's taken down at the 25.
That was a predictable play call here in the fourth quarter. You got a little lead, and you're trying to run the football to run out the clock, but the defense was ready and stopped it for a short gain. Look at that. The defensive line, everybody's shifting to the right.
Gordon's taking the handoff. Gordon's tackled down after a gain of 2.
Good job that time by the defense. They're down. It's in the fourth quarter. They are expecting the offense to run the football, and they stop it for a couple yards.
Here they come to the line at the 23.
The Chargers will line up. First down markers right at the 15-yard line. The Chargers take it from the 23. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
This will be a 34-yard field goal attempt.
The kick is good. Phil, that's a huge 3 right there to open up the lead even a little larger.
Just more positive feedback to the team, and not that they needed it because they've done well here to have this lead early in the fourth, but they put a lot of pressure on the opponent.
And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line.
The Texans offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen. Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting us back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
From the shotgun. Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
That was a big hit by the defender that time. The receiver drops the football. I'll tell you what, I guarantee the next time he goes over the middle, he'll be looking for that defender.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. The Texans at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield out of the shotgun. He's scrambling now, and it's knocked down.
Not much the offense can do in a situation like this. Third and long, what you probably will have to do is either surprise them with a run or throw it short and hope somebody can make a play and pick up a first down. The defensive line, they're shifting. They're getting into a spread look. I think they think this is going to be a pass.
Oh, it almost picked off that time.
The Texans put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on third and long, and they were ready for it.
Patterson's got a chance this time. That return's good for about 10.
The Chargers stepping back onto the field to get this next drive underway. Their previous possession was a field goal.
Yeah, I think they feel good about that field goal. They made some good plays, and they got down there, and they moved the football, and they got in position where they could kick the field goal. Now you take the knowledge that you gained from that last drive, use it, and try to go down there now and score a touchdown.
They've got to be wondering, though, can they finish off a drive today?
Gordon's tackled down after a gain of 10. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
The football sits at the 42-yard line.
Gets the handle here. Charging ahead. That's a gain of 8. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
Gordon is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Johnson's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
Receivers get scared sometimes running that slant route. They know their linebackers inside running towards them because they're watching the quarterback's eyes. Jim, the offensive coordinator, has done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Touchdown! What a run! That touchdown, Phil, halfway through the fourth quarter, may have been the one that locked it up.
Jim, it's been a wonderful day by the offense, and on the other side, the defense, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say except that they were just terrible. They never had any answers. They didn't change their strategy. So the coaches, they got to be disappointed in their decisions, and the players, their effort was just awful.
The Texans offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
And he gains maybe 3. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. They'll go shotgun here. On the money. And Eric Reed brings a halt to that last attempt.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
1st down and 10.
And this is dropped.
All you have to do is watch the head of the receiver. When they drop footballs, usually it's because you can see their head move the other way before the football gets there. That's what happened this time, and it's a drop pass. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Looking long, and they can't connect.
Quarterback has a strong arm, but I am starting to question his touch. Need a little more touch on those deep passes. That time he overthrows the receiver.
On the way, 3rd down. Snapping out of the gun. Has his target. Going to take it the distance. And he's brought to the ground. That's another reception. Give him 2.
It is hard to make a tackle from behind out there in open space with the speed of all these guys in the NFL. But a good job that time by the defense making that tackle.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. They'll go ground. Ingram's all over that offense and brings him down.
Texans running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
2nd down and 13. Running away from the pressure.
Well, that time the quarterback, nobody open as he drops back, so he scrambles out of the pocket, and he lives to play another day. Helps the offense. Instead of taking the sack, throws the football away.
It's 3rd down coming up. From the gun.
He's got the catch.
Defense did a good job that time. It's 3rd and long. They know the offense wants to throw it down the field. They cover all the deep receivers and nowhere to go with the football except short.
Offense still on the field here on 4th down. Needing 3 for the 1st.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Scrambling out of the pocket. The Texans turned the ball over on downs.
The Texans decided to go for it on fourth down that time, and hey, it didn't pay off. And, of course, the coach, look at him now. He is second-guessing his decision.
The Chargers offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
Toss to the outside. And that's merciless in on the stop.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The Chargers line up, split backfield. 2nd down and 5. Mason's handed the football. Gains 17.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
First down at the 29. Melvin Gordon makes the reception. There is a flag out. 2 minutes to go in the second half. First down, offense readying for the snap. Takes the knee. Takes the knee. It'll be 3rd down. The Chargers need to get to the 42 for the first down. Takes the knee. Nothing like winning that opening game of the season, Phil.
It really is, Jim, winning week 1 in the NFL. All the hard work, you put it out in the field, you're not sure what your team is going to do, and then you go out there and you win, man, you get to sit back and really enjoy it.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.